Hello everyone, it's Takuya here, and welcome back to a Hearts of Iron 4 video. Yes, my friends, we are back in the original world of Hearts of Iron 4 in World War II, the time when nothing bad ever happened in human history, ever. Okay, maybe I should cut that since this is going on YouTube. Anywho, last time when we were here, I showed you the worst focus tree out of this entire thing in my opinion, which is definitely New Zealand, and a whole bunch of you started asking me, well, what about the other focus trees? What about the other stuff for the Commonwealth nations? Yeah, a lot of you wanted me to do Australia, I know, but I want to show you what I think out of all of the Commonwealth nations is, in my opinion, the best one, which is honestly not saying much, but that is Canada. As a demonstration of that, I'm going to show you how Canada can single-handedly win World War II. It is the only driving force behind the Allied victory. Not you, United States, you fucking glory hog. Ah, Canada, land of politeness and also horrible, horrible violence in World War I. If you don't know what I'm talking about, look it up. Canadians were fucking crazy back in World War I. But from the beginning of the game, Canada has some pretty serious issues. They're still wrapped up here in the Great Depression, and their already low population is hurt even more so by the fact that the people of Quebec want nothing to do with them. Goddamn Frenchies. And so here is the focus tree. Yeah, it's not really all that big, but it is significantly more expansive than what you would see under the other powers in the Commonwealth, if you want to call them powers. Actually, I don't really remember off the top of my head what Australia's looked like. I need to get into that one again. But Canada, though not very developed down any singular path, simultaneously does have some pretty broad choices, such as going fascist, aligning with Mexico, and then skewering the eagle of the United States. But while there are some really cool features about this focus tree, and I do love a lot of the flavor that they put into it, simultaneously there's some really frustrating parts, like the fact that the majority of the things that you need to actually fix your country are locked behind world tension gates. This means that if you're ever trying to play Canada and you go ahistorical because you just want to have some fun with it and the entire world decides to be peaceful, you won't be able to do anything. That and every focus in here is a 70-day focus, which a whole bunch of this, the bonuses that it provides are just not very good. Some are, like this, 3 civies, that's nice, but others is like 70 full days and it doesn't give you any kind of bonus building or anything. It just reduces a horrible modifier that you already have. The Great Depression, which Canada, you make me so sad sometimes here. But anyway, breaking the game and turning Canada into a supreme superpower that can push aside any German force whatsoever. To do this, we're gonna need a couple things. We have only 3 research slots, so we are going to need research, we are gonna need production, and then last but not least, we are going to need trucks. We need to start researching trucks now because there is a focus, this one right here, that is going to give a 2-year reduction and a 300% research bonus towards anything that is in the truck spot. By truck spot, I mean like anything in this line, like Stuart Kangaroo, Ram Kangaroo, all this, the mechanized from like 1940, 1942. Yeah, you'll be able to get that super early. Again, if you've already seen this, I did it in an earlier video, but we're gonna actually use it this time and show you how stupidly powerful this shit is. Military factories, yes, we're gonna need one on guns. We are also going to need artillery. We're not hardly gonna need any trains because we won't have many units in the first place. And support equipment, of course, we're gonna need that. We are also not simultaneously not gonna need a navy because fuck that, there's no point in wasting the steel. So let's see, first things first, focus-wise, are we gonna do politics? Are we gonna focus on our industry? No, neither of those things that we never do. Instead, we're gonna go army modernization, because why the hell not? Let's see, let's keep like 4 of these divisions around because we're gonna need some stuff for training here just to get some army experience. And my friends, let's go ahead and begin. All right, there we go. Army modernization, that gave us 50 army experience. First things first that we are going to do, Spirit of the Army, Relief of Command. You get this, that is plus 25% army experience gain. Yes, gonna get this. Because all of these troops, yes, we're gonna start training. Yes, that's gonna burn through equipment, but it just uses some useless guns from like World War I. We don't give a shit. Instead, we will start racking up a decent amount of army experience over time. All right, CMP truck is done. That means we're gonna have that bonus, but first things first, we need some political power. So Hoi4 Commission. Also, after basic machine tools, concentrated industry. You were only gonna produce like a couple of the exact same type of thing every single time, so none of it matters. And perfect, now that the truck is done, that means we can move on to the next thing, Stuart Kangaroo. Even though this is a 1939 tech, we are gonna get it in 167 days. That means we are going to get it just at the beginning of 1937 or even the end of 1936 if we get some other bonuses. Actually, no, this is not a 1939. This is a 1940 tech. Shit. All right, 100 political power, and now we have over 20 command. That means next step on here, we're gonna want a chief of army offense, because that's what we're gonna be doing a lot of, plus 0.3 army experience. When you calculate that, plus the training that we're doing, that's plus 0.47 per day. We are gonna get a ton of army experience this way. And with the Hoi4 Commission done, that is perfect. Next step on here, let's go ahead and strengthen the Commonwealth ties in order to increase our research bonuses. Simultaneously, first 100 power we're gonna spend to give refuge to German scientists. Yes, that's gonna lower our stability, but it's fine. It increases our research speed by 5%. Next 100, give refuge to Italian scientists. Perfect. Now you check our research, we have plus 18% research from the beginning. That is fast. Stuart Kangaroo is gonna be researched even faster now. Oh, Mustache Man, you have no idea what is coming your way. All right, perfect. We have the Stuart Kangaroo. Let's start doing two things. One, we need to start producing more trucks, and two, we're going to start producing things for Stuart Kangaroo. And the next step after this, yeah, we do want to do the Ram Kangaroo. That is something that we absolutely want to do, but it would be 1,200 days to be able to do so. And mind you, we did this, it's 1936, not even 1937, we have a 1940 tech. That is insane. In multiplayer, it's probably the most efficient thing to just go ahead and start researching this, but we don't need that yet. Instead, let's focus on our production, get our economy going. We're going to need it to produce as much as possible before we get the next thing. All right, because there are shadow factories, that is done, excellent. Next up on here, crown corporations, get that going. Also, while we have the opportunity, want to get our stability up, let's go ahead and improve worker conditions because we don't really have much in the way of industry right now, so it doesn't really matter. Let's also go over here and get National Housing Act, get the grand bonus of 1 civilian factory and 3 building slots. That's just so nice. Thank you, Canada. And now we sit here and basically play the waiting game, not really doing anything, but just completing focus trees. There's not really much else we can do. All right, and boom, there we go. There's Montreal. Next step on here, we are going to want motorized army, which will give us a 100% bonus towards truck once again. All right, we're gonna need field hospital and we're gonna need logistics. Those are two things we are absolutely going to need. And last but not least, let's go ahead and start on the Ram Kangaroo. Now notice this says 1,058 days. There is one final bonus that we can get if we go over here to industrial, there it is. Material designer, motorized equipment research plus 15%. We go ahead and get that. And boom, that knocked off like 70 days off the research right there. It's now 983. And there's motorized army. Okay, now we go back to Stuart Kangaroo. Notice how it says 925. We'll switch off that to one other thing that does not provide us a bonus. All right, improved infantry equipment. Now we switch back, Ram Kangaroo. Oh no, look at that, 615 days, meaning we will have 1942 tech in 1939. Finally, in 1938, we can just now start to get rid of the Great Depression. Just a little bit. And with it being September and we only having like a year before things actually get underway, it's time to start our master plan. Motorized rocket artillery, the big boomies of the world. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get that. Let's see, let's just take one off a truck, one off of our mechanized, that is fine. And pump 2 into motorized rocket artillery, which cost 12 to build. Now mind you, motorized rocket artillery is rather expensive to build. It really is. But once you are building that one thing, there is no upgrade to motorized rocket artillery. It is just motorized rocket artillery. That's it. So while initially it's not as good as artillery, the later you go down the line of rocket artillery, by 1942, 1943, it's basically even and then gets only better. Rockets end up becoming significantly better than artillery later on in the game. And if you're only producing the same thing every time and it just continuously keeps on getting upgraded, like with the 1943 tech giving a 30% bonus to soft attack to motorized rocket artillery, this means that that same motorized rocket artillery that you've been building since the very beginning of the game is just getting more powerful and you're not having to upgrade it to the next type of artillery. So you're not running out of new equipment. All right, it's April 1939. We are fully capped out at 500 army experience. Now, the reason why we've let that build up the entire time, you're going to see shortly. But if we go to doctrines available, we're going to switch off this from trench warfare to superior firepower. That's the one that we're actually going to want. And we're going to let this go ahead and boost up a little bit again. We are simultaneously going to stop our training. We're going to take these soldiers and we are going to deploy our soldiers over here into Africa, which if you're playing multiplayer, this is more than likely where they're going to be going anyway. And there it is, June 1939. We have the 1942 mechanized, the Ram Kangaroo, done. Could have done that earlier if I had focused on it, but I want to get other technology, so it's fine. But now notice this. It costs 10 production to build. Mechanized is fucking expensive. In most cases, especially early on, it's not actually worth it. But the reason why we saved up all this army experience is we go here, create a variant, Ram Kangaroo Mark 1. I like to call it the cheapie. We can go over here and by spending 100 army experience, we can reduce the cost by half. Now, admittedly, it's not as powerful as it used to be because it used to be that once you did this, you can then just spend your points on other stuff and it wouldn't increase the cost. Now, if I increase reliability or anything, it does also increase the cost. So I think honestly, spending 125 army experience, just increasing the reliability to 76%, so it's around that threshold so that not every single one of them is just dying. This is really nice. So now that we get that, we can produce these things extremely cheaply. That just means that this mechanized here, which before was costing us 8 to build, now we can build the cheapies, which are significantly better for 6. And since it's mid-1939 and Mr. Mustache Man is starting to get a little bit impatient, it's time that we start preparing things ourselves. So let's go over here, division designer, let's create a new one, mobile battalions, and we're going to do mechanized infantry. Mechanized infantry all the way. And there we go. You can't have a proper Canadian division without being the Moose Boys. Because we don't have a lot of rocket artillery, this is pretty much the best that we can do. Yes, it uses 400 mechanized. We only have 800 right now, but it is fine. We're only going to take 2 of these right now, and we're going to convert these over to the Moose Boys here. It wouldn't be Canada if we didn't have that good old healthcare. And now at this point in the focus tree, this is where things start to get really stupid. This is where Canada genuinely sucks in my opinion. The fact that you have to choose between, oh, do we boost our industry or do we send in the zombies? Do we increase the amount of population that we have? We already don't have a big population, so this is initially helpful, it seems, because, oh, we need more troops. But no, you have such a small population in the first place, adding an extra 1%, or in this case, 1.15, because of that extra 15% population factor, factor, that's not going to do shit hardly. That's maybe what, one more division worth that you could possibly get? No, 4 civilian factories significantly better. The fact that that's a choice and you can't get both is stupid. Also, boom, okay, we got 50 rocket artillery. That means we can actually go over here, Moose Boys. We get one of those in, we can at least flush out some rocket artillery to make these a little bit stronger. Perfect. All right, Poland refuses the German ultimatum. Things are about to break out. All right, we are now in the war. Poland, good luck, buddy. You are not gonna last. I cannot send troops over to help you. We only managed to get 2 divisions out, which is really not all that good. I could have probably played that a little bit smarter, but it's fine. It's fine. You're gonna see the destruction that the Moose Boys bring. All right, Italy joined the German Reich. Perfect. That means we are now involved in the war in North Africa. Let's go ahead and start using our divisions and get this going. Oh, what's this? Oh, what's this? Are you surrounded and destroyed? Are you surrounded and destroyed already? There we go. There we go. Trap some more. Trap some more. Perfect. Oh, is that 3 more divisions wiped? Oh, I never would have expected it. Okay, yeah, but I expected that. Goodbye, France. Wait, what's this? What are you doing, you little Norwegian? What, you little Norwegian buddy hiding in New Orleans? Oh, you died. You died, buddy. Oh, what's this? Did you break through with more forces? It would be a shame if anything happened to him. Oh no, oh no, wiped out. Other thing to keep in mind is that every so often, just check and make sure that you have a supply of motorized rocket artillery. The moment that you have enough to fill out like another battalion slot in your divisions, then we just go and do that right here. Make them even stronger, give more breakthrough, just really just make them even better. Because I mean, seriously, the game just begun. We've lost 1,000 dudes, but we managed to take out 50,000 Italians ourselves. Yeah. There we go. Traps more, wipe them out. Let's do this. Let them slowly attrition themselves. That's perfectly fine. And all this army experience, we just keep on racking right back into our military. Already here, we have both things of integrated support, which that's going to increase our soft attack from our support companies by 50%. Oh, what's this? Did we take Tobruk? Completely cutting off their supply? That's so tragic. I never would have expected this, ever. It's already been like 5 months. They've lost 500,000 men. Holy shit. Just move on through. They cannot stop us. They cannot even come close to stopping us. We just move way too fast. Quick. Trap them in the desert. Perfect. There's 5 more divisions trapped. Oh, wiped. Get wiped. There's another 100,000 men gone right there. Call this Operation Torch, baby, because you get inflamed. We're moving so fast, the Germans don't even have time to come in and help. Yeah, the Hungarians have joined, but it doesn't matter. Oh, and there goes Italy going after Greece, but do you actually have the manpower at this point to do so? Like, you haven't fought Yugoslavia. You can't do anything because you've lost almost 1 million men, and it's been a year. You fucking dumbass. I can say this at least about the Canadian focus tree. Once you actually get down to here, even though it takes forever to get, you do get some good programs. +3 military factories, +2 military factories, +3 military factories. You actually get a decent amount. It just sucks to actually get there. Let's just quickly try to take the desert. There we go. Boom. That is completely cut off. No supply for you, buddy. And boom, that's all the Italians wiped out of the desert. Fantastic. That cost us a grand total of 3,000 lives. We have 14% war participation versus almost 1 million Italian. We alone took out 200,000 Italians ourselves with these boys. Mechs are fucking ridiculous as Canada. It's so powerful. Oil, imperial oil to fuel the mooses. Meese? The Meese Brigade. We're gonna call it that. Meese. Yeah. But just notice this. This is the reason why we're winning. It is November 1940, right? Our armor division, as it stands, with 248 soft attack, is just nigh on untouchable to practically anything. We have such stupidly high defense combined with high attack that we're able to push through any infantry and just wreck it. And that's just as it is now. It's only gonna get stronger. But what's this? UK, you have a severe deficit of equipment? Well, it's a good thing I can just send you a bunch of my shit that I'm not using anymore. Oh, now the Germans go and declare war on Yugoslavia. Yeah, only now will you be able to actually kind of get towards Greece. But look, the United Kingdom already took Albania from Italy. We're just gonna punch through all of these divisions as is. I have literally no oil. God dang it. All right, temporary oil purchase. Let's do this. There, wait 10 days, buy all that oil, and now stop purchasing any. It's fucking genius. Oh, goodbye, German tank division. Mechanized in the mountains, boys. They can't stop us. We're just wiping them out. Completely wipe them out. Goodbye, Africa Corps. And hello, Ethiopia. Oh, what's this? Is this even more divisions trapped? And there's their port cut off. There's no escaping from Africa, boys. Yeah, this is where you die. And that's the last of them. Okay, well, now it's May 1941. We've completely liberated all of Africa. Everything down here is completely wiped. So super early, all thanks to 4 mechanized Canadian divisions. That's it. So now I guess if we can, we just maybe send our forces over to Greece to help with the fight. I don't know if it'll work, but we can try. Oh, no. We're not gonna be able to make it. Okay, it is what it is. Well, since we can't go there, I guess at this point we just play the waiting game then. Oh, and there goes the Germans declaring on the Soviets. Good fucking luck with that. I don't think that that's gonna work out very well for you here. Not gonna lie. Here we go, boys. Here's the big one that we all want. wanted. The great Mies Boomer, which we can just now spend our time training up because we have nothing else to actually do here. We can raise our autonomy free. Yes, yes, we are now free. We are now free and a full member of the Allies just because of how much shit we have been participating with this. And wait. If I'm free, that means I can start justifying an attack. Yeah, we can justify in Vichy. We're gonna end this war sooner rather than later. The justification for Casablanca. Well, I guess 1942, we're gonna start taking the fight to them. Let's just go, come on. Call the Allies. Let's get moving, come on. There we go, wipe morale, keep on moving, keep on moving. There we go, trap them all, kill them all. And there we go, there's all Syria. And let's head back in the other direction then, since the Italians are once again back in North Africa. There we go, come on, now break through. Yes, there we go, surround and destroy. Let's take North Africa, baby. Get those supplies, secure them. They can't stop us. It's literally 4 mechanized divisions and that's it. Just look at this, just blitz right through. Boom, wipe out even more. There's Algiers, moving on down the coast. This is just too easy. This is just too easy. And now we've been able to crank out 3 more divisions. We got 744 with mechanized boomy boys that just conquer everything. I swear it's like half of Canada's population is just right here. And there we go. That wipes all those out for there. How many men have they lost? A lot. The answer is 8 million? Holy shit. The Germans lost most of their tanks in North Africa, I think. So they've had nothing that they can do against the Soviets. What recruitment are they on? Service by requirement already. Okay. It is 1942. How the fuck are you on service by requirement? There it is. 3, 2, 1. Final tech for rockets and here. Done. Well, final for this tree. There's even more along the other rocket line. Go to engineering. We'll even boost them further going to 44, 45, but it's not going to matter at this point because now we have even more rocket artillery. We go to our division for Mies and look at this. Look at this power. This is a truly insane division. Yeah, it doesn't do much against tanks. Yeah, obviously, but any infantry it is going to rip through. And if you also add support rocket artillery on as well, look at this. Look at this. Another 60 soft attack while simultaneously only reducing organization by 1. That is 711. Yeah, we have nothing for anti-air capabilities, but it doesn't matter. You want to push, you want to destroy, you want to burn? Fear the Mies. Holy shit, the Germans are getting pushed back and it's 1942. They barely moved into the Soviet Union at all because they've taken so many losses because of me, I'm sure. All right, there's experimental rockets. We have nothing else to research, so we might as well go for guided missile 1, which, oh, what's this? Increases our motorized rocket artillery attack by another 5%. Don't mind if I do. And there it is, June 1943. We're gonna have the Churchill Kangaroo, and this thing is gonna be stupid strong. Because now look at this super beefy boy. Naturally, we're gonna make it super cheap, reliable. Do we want to add on armor now? Nah. Adding that on is not going to change anything at this point. This is just perfect. Oh, whoa, what is this? What is this? Are we landing? Are we landing? We might be able to go from the other side. If we can go for the other side and invade Italy, I will definitely go in and attack here. There it is, 1943, we're in Italy. Let's go, come on. Go, my pretties. Send in the moose, they're migrating to Italy. Let's go. Blitzing right there. Look at this. Look at the insanity of this attack, all right? There we go, move in, spread things out, seize more supply points, and that is fine. That's exactly what we want to do. God, there's just no stopping us. We're just blitzing through. Okay, there we go. That gave us some movement. Let's free them around. Oh, the Italians. Try to load all their units here, but you got bigger problems coming, buddy. Fall of Rome. Wait, when did Rome fall? Oh, well, I've been distracting them here. The UK has just taken all their troops and blitzed through. Oh, this is brutal. And there goes the Italian Civil War. All right. Well, time to clean things up. War on Iraq. Listen, UK, that was completely unnecessary at this point. Oh, Mr. Churchill, I think you're just getting a little bit oil greedy over here, if anything. I don't think any of that was necessary here. Southern France is mine. D-Day, who needs it? Oh, wait. Oh, you actually did launch a D-Day. Why? Why over here? This is one of the most heavily defended region. Go, my pretties. Wipe out the Germans. Free France. The Quebecers demand it. There you go. Wipe them out in the south. Get that done. Perfect. The divisions are just so fast and so strong they can't be stopped. They're just wiping out everything. Mech is ridiculous if you invest in it solely with soft attack. Canadians are coming back to Paris, boys. There it is. Freedom for everyone. That's the Canadian standard. You heard of free healthcare. How about free unhealthcare? And there we go. There's the entire German army trapped because these mechs are so fast. They just move right through at a lightning pace. They can't be stopped. At this point, it's just about cleaning up all their forces and a race to Berlin to see who gets there first. We are just speeding ahead of the rest of all of these forces. There we go. Clean them off. Clean up the army. Clean them up. There's all their tanks. There's all their infantry. Just wipe them out. Wait, what the hell? When did I lose 2 divisions? 2 of mine got encircled at some point. I just didn't even see it. God damn it. Quest garrisons. United Kingdom, why do you need me to give you manpower? What? No, fuck you. I don't have the people to spare. I'm Canada. Liberation of Warsaw. Oh, no. no, here come the Soviets. Come on, come on. All right, this actually sucks. Despite my best efforts in here, the Allies refuse to attack. So it's just the Canadians doing all of the movement, throwing away my men's lives while the Soviets go over here and take Berlin. Yeah, of course that had to happen. Once again, the Allies leave all the fighting to the Canadians. World War I all over again. I was really hoping from all of this, just showing how powerful it was and how I was able to do everything pretty much single-handedly, that the war would have been over significantly earlier, maybe like by the beginning of 1944. But no, things just wouldn't go my way, I guess. Fall of Gibraltar. Wait, what the fuck? Oh, now nationalist Spain joins in. Really? I don't know how to tell you this, Spain, but you probably are outnumbered. Finally, there we go. Or you know what I think? I think Canada deserves some colonies, okay? And there we go. World War II is settled because, of course, who couldn't forget about British Italy or Canadian Somalia or whatever the fuck this mess is. Everyone, this has been Stakuyi with the Hearts of Iron 4 playthrough. I really hope that you enjoyed today's episode. I really hope you enjoyed me showing you just how stupidly overpowered mech and everything can be when you maximize soft attack. We managed to get all the way down here to 1946 tech, which I did not expect us to actually be able to do, which means that in the end, our division had a grand total of 791 soft attack, which is massive, but mind you, I could have made it better. I could have removed one of these, slapped on one more motorized rocket artillery, and yeah, there would have been slightly less organization, but then 838 with a 45 combat width. That would have been beautiful. It's also, again, so stupidly overpowered because once you're researching rocket artillery, you don't need anything else. You just produce the same motorized rocket artillery for the entire game, and that's it. Anyway, I really hope you enjoyed today's episode. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Also, remember to go down to the link in the description below, join Discord, check out my Patreon, check out this month's audiobook if you're interested in that, because I do history stuff, I guess, over on my podcast. Yeah, I have a history podcast in case you didn't know. Anyway, thank you for watching. Have a good rest of your day. Bye, guys.